Studio 4 in Kansas City, it's the Big Dumb Fun Show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode, another edition of the Big Dumb Fun Show. My name is Aaron.
My name is Venkman, and in studio with us tonight, Rina, of course, on assignment, but as a stand-in, fill-in, sit-in guest host, we have Dahlia. Dahlia, welcome to the Big Dumb Fun Show.
Hello.
Get right up on your microphone.
Get right up on it.
Oh, I know how to do that.
That's what I've heard. That's what I...
Closer than that.
That's what I read on the
You
internet.
see how close we are to this microphone?
Try not to get stretch marks, Aaron.
Get that close.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Well, welcome, sitting in on the show, and
Thank
come highly recommended from His Gnurkness, His Highness over there.
Thank you, Aaron. I knew that those biblical moments would help.
And if any point your headphones cut out, just let me know, because there's little tweaks that we can do here. But no, but you work with Gnurk every once in a while, or you used to, or you don't anymore?
She was on my list, or the list I should say, that we made at the beginning of the year.
Was I in your top 5?
You were in the 9.
Oh, well, no.
We call it 9.
The 69? Or
no, there wasn't 69, just 9.
Without
the 60.
Because I'm really good at the 69.
Because it was really just us.
Yeah, I'm not.
And we were looking for something to make up the 9.
A giver, yeah. Okay.
So you were just really the one.
I was the one that got away.
But Rina cannot be with us tonight. She is I don't know what she's doing.
Moving.
Well, see, I thought
her
she was
and
moving,
her
but
fiance.
then I also heard that it's Labor Day and she's going to be away and then coming back or something. But now, yes,
but it's not Labor Day.
She's moving.
That's why we weren't here last week.
Hey, it could be Labor Day in a different hemisphere.
It could be in India. This could be Labor Day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I heard moving.
Yeah.
Moving.
Okay. So she's moving or so. Ross McGinnis.
She's getting everything hooked up, like the utilities and stuff.
Oh, that's
like that.
right.
Okay.
She could not be with us because the cable guy comes anytime between 7 and 10 p.m.
Yeah.
I think that
cable's important.
Cable is important, and I know that she's not getting the Google Fiber. Big news in Kansas City is the deadline has now passed for Google Fiber. If you wanted it and you wanted to be one of those early adopters, one of those people that will pay for it, what's it, like $300 for 6 years?
No. It's $300 for 7 years.
7 years.
Basic, same kind of high-speed internet you have now, right? If you want the Google Fiber, it costs you nothing to get it installed. Once it's installed, it's $70 a month. If you want it with the television package, $120.
I gotta have that fiber.
I don't know about you, but I did see the front page of the KC Star, just in passing, said something about extending the deadline.
Yeah, you know why? Because nobody bought it. Why would you not get Google Fiber? It's the best thing you could ask for 100 times faster than regular internet. Not only that,
but they're like, I got my Time Warner.
Yeah, but no, it's
my porno downloads fast enough on my phone.
I'm Mexican, so I'm going to do it the right way. I'm going to wait till my neighbor gets it, and I'm going to splice into it.
Yeah. So, first of all, my biggest surprise is that Gnurk would have a Mexican on his top 9. Which is just totally odd.
Why?
But
he goes for the Latin women.
The Latin women go for me.
Being facetious,
yes.
They like him because
where's my $100
he's got
Believe me,
he's got a job in citizenship.
I went for the Latin women and they weren't going, but the one that went after me,
they were running the other direction.
Back on the Google Fiber,
they were actually going south. It was strange.
Google Fiber is not only 100 times faster internet than anything else.
See, that's Aaron came to mind. I don't know why.
We're talking Google Fiber.
It's also
just ignore Ross. He's supposed to be the photographer.
It is making history. You're making history. This is the for when the telephone went to broadband. This is like surpassing that.
Yeah.
Like when cable modems came out, and you're like, yeah, this is kind of cool. It's like that was a soft rollout. This is Google frickin' Fiber. And this just means so much. And for Kansas City to have this, we should be lucky. The whole city rallied to get this. And now...
Not quite enough.
They're trying to sell it. And nobody's buying. And the reason why people aren't buying is the same reason. It's a good and bad. I would love to be able to broadcast to everybody out there in full high-definition quality because we can. But the same reason that we also are as popular as we are through our mobile applications is the same reason that's keeping us from getting Google Fiber, and that is because people say, I don't even use internet at my house. I got it all on my phone.
Exactly.
Yeah, you use internet at your house.
I use internet at my house, but it's to have Wi-Fi access on my phone.
Yeah.
Everything's on your phone now, which is great for us because
Maybe
we
they
don't
can
need a radio station anymore. People are listening to the Big Dumb Fun Show on their mobile devices, and statistics have proven that we are a big hit on that, right? So, when it comes to Google Fiber, we would love to have it.
We're a hit.
We are a hit.
A hit.
We're a Google Map hit.
We are a Google Map hit.
For sure.
There's at least one guy out there in California right now listening on his iPhone.
Well, here's the thing.
We
Maybe
thank
they
you
could
very
get
much.
Google Fiber to your phone, except it actually is a hardline connection.
that would really, I can't think of how awful that would be.
They'd have to get it to your house first, and then it'd be Wi-Fi.
Well, once they fiber everybody up,
But see,
then your cell phones
you're
will be
way out in Blue Springs.
Yeah.
You're so.
There's not a chance.
I don't
in
know
hell
how long
could
it's
get-
going to take to Google Fiber gets to Blue Springs.
The same time that I have
Odds
a
are
bullet
it
train.
would get to Pleasant Hill
Yeah.
first because there's a railroad line
not
that
a
runs
chance.
right through
Pleasant
there.
Hill will be the last person to get Google Fiber. Google
But
Fiber is right in our
I
backyard.
live in Midtown.
There's a chance that
I
we
see
could have it at the studio.
Google Fiber rabbits in people's yards.
Yeah, they
I
have
see
these
them with the
multicolored
signs.
rainbow
As
rabbits.
I've tweeted
all
a
around
couple
the
of them
city.
up
Very odd.
when I see that, and I'm assuming that those people have that sign because they've signed up.
They've
They're
either
getting the
signed
fiber.
up or they are getting the fiber.
I don't know for
'cause
sure.
You have to have a percentage of your neighborhood that's
sign
in
up.
on it.
Yeah.
And so the guy, like this grandma,
I'm all
that
for
does
it.
not want it, she's going to die in her apartment. She's like, I don't want the Google Fiber. I don't want those gay rabbits in my yard. Like, you have to try to sign her up. And that's when you're like, lady, how much is it going to cost? Like, you almost have to pay for her registration, too. How much does it cost to register? Is it $30?
No, it doesn't cost anything.
It doesn't cost you anything.
If you get the fiber,
I think it's $10, and then
$70 a month.
I thought you had to put something down to show that
$10.
you're a real
I
person.
think it's $10, and then when you sign up, you get that $10.
Did you sign up for Google Fiber? You're in the area, aren't you?
I'm in Northeast.
Yeah?
I'm in Northeast.
But you're in there.
I don't think they'll put Google Fiber in our area because they're afraid the crackheads would steal the fiber, the wire.
They'll
And if it
sell
has
it
any
like
copper
copper.
fiber, if it has
Cut that fiber like a catalytic converter.
yeah, exactly.
Ah,
They would,
well.
if it has any copper, it's gone
Yeah.
because of the price of copper.
But what about
so.
fiber optic line? It's glass. You can't sell fiber optic line
Hey,
to
you don't
anybody.
know. Crackheads are very, intuitive. They'll find a market for it.
They will figure
Yeah.
out how to
There's-
melt that
yeah.
down in the
You
bag.
want
Yes,
some
that's
Google
right.
Fiber? I got it for you right here.
I got some fiber right here.
Yeah, you'll be at the Family Dollar. Go. I got.
You're
Google.
going to
I
be
got
more
Google. I got
regular.
Google. I
You
got
got Google? I got Google. You want some Google? I got some Google right here. It won't cost you $300.
You haven't had my Google. Come on, let me Google it.
Man, you've never flown on the internet until you've flown on Google Fiber.
Fiber optics, my friend.
If
It's the
they
wave
were
of the
smart,
future.
and Google's all about thinking outside the box, they would hire the drug pushers to push Google Fiber.
This is true.
That's what they should have done in the first place.
Yeah, They have instead of boosters.
I got the
DVDs,
fire.
I got
the. It says saying I got the fire. I got the fiber.
I got some fire.
You know what? We didn't start the fiber, right? No, yes, we did in Kansas City. Right here, we started the fiber.
Well, we kind of started.
That would be
started-
a great
yeah,
slogan.
we started.
That would be a great slogan. We didn't start the fiber.
Because
I have
tried to
a feeling
boost
there's
it.
going to be some sort of a parody song in our near future. Oh, man. We have got a great show planned for tonight. Tonight, Making Movies going to be on the show
Yay.
tonight. You have a tie-in to Making Movies. We'll talk about that a little bit later tonight as
Yes.
well. The guys from Making Movies going to be joining us. And they had a little
Great
write-up in
band.
Inc. magazine, Inc. KC. And Gunnar, did you see that and you thought you'd get a hold of him, or did you run into him at the coffee house?
I saw them
Anybody
on the
that runs into
program
Gunnar at the
list.
coffee house, by the way,
I will book.
on the show.
Really?
Gunnar always starts out a conversation like, "Oh yeah, I ran into him at the Westport Coffee House."
Yeah, across from the Westport.
I
Massage
saw
Parlor.
them on the program list for Kauffman Stadium when Elliot and I went to the Royals game. As one of the bands, they had a series where the local bands would play before the game. And one
In
of
the stadium or outside?
No,
Outside.
in the stadium.
Okay.
in the concourses.
Oh,
and
okay,
and they
cool.
they had played like the last week, and so I got online and I looked them up on the Facebook and said,
They're
"Hey,
very good.
you guys want to come on the show?"
Yeah, and it's tough.
Amazing
It's
band.
tough to get a unique sound, especially when it's the internet. There's all this music out there. It's tough to get a unique sound, and they found it, man.
They're
They got
awesome.
some stuff. It's like a Tex-Mex type rock.
Salsa kind of
Caliente combo type. It's really tough to describe, but we'll ask them how they would describe it. In fact,
amazing is how they
it's
would describe it.
Very amazing. I would have to agree. We'll talk more about the importance of Google Fiber. I'm not going to get off my high horse on that. I got to talk politics, but I want to talk Facebook politics. It's a total different slant at it. 9/11 anniversary coming up. Making movies on the show. Sports with a guy named Chris. Entertainment report. Plus, when we come back, we'll learn a little bit more about Dahlia.
Oh, no.
Here's Decoded with Open.